A lot of people believe that lions are the king of the jungle. If you're speaking about power, you're wrong, because a tiger is more powerful. But some say the lion has a good heart, like for example, it doesn't attack a pregnant animal. But that's also wrong, because if this thing is hungry, it will attack anything. So we now know that the tiger is the most powerful animal in the cat family. If you've seen our tiger video, you'll get to know this animal a little better. But today, we're gonna talk about its cousin, a cat that's a little different because of the place it resides in. Jaguar. It's smaller than a lion and a tiger, but it has the most powerful jaw in the cat family. Jaguar is only founded in the Americas, and this is the map of it. But tigers were only found in Asia, and that means millions of years ago they were in the same family, and because of Earth separating, these two were separated for life. And this thing went to America, this one stayed in Asia, and that is why they've evolved differently. But let's talk about the subject that this video is all about, Jaguar. Jaguar is a predator that will kill things bigger than itself. In its whole history, bigger animals would always run away from this thing because its speed, power, and jaw would make huge animals shiver. Just imagine the small ones. There was an ancient sloth called the Megafauna. Megafauna was a giant animal. It was the size of an elephant, but anytime a jaguar would see one of these, they would kill it. When you see a jaguar from afar, you see what a beautiful animal, cute, and you kind of want to go up to it and start petting it. But as much as it's cute and beautiful, it has the same amount in power, and it doesn't want to see you living. A crocodile doesn't really stand a chance against this thing in terms of speed, because this thing does not let him bite back. And before it does anything, the jaguar already has the crocodile's skull in its jaw. And unlike other cats that attack the stomach or neck area, this thing attacks the skull. And that's all thanks to that powerful jaw. Scientists believe that the jaguar came from the clouded leopard about 14 million years ago. But this thing used to live in Asia. They believe that 1 million years ago it came to the Americas, and most of its differences happened in America because it was a land that was way different than Asia, and that is why it created a cat that's way different. When there is a tiger or lion somewhere, everybody knows because they show themselves. But this one is very sneaky. It will come up to its prey that it won't even let it move. When it attacks all of a sudden, it usually grabs the neck and snaps it, so the prey dies quicker. A Siberian tiger is the biggest one in the cat family. And look at it next to a jaguar. Which one do you think has the more powerful jaw? Or which one is more dangerous? We have to know that the jaguar is more dangerous and has a more powerful jaw. If something powerful gets in a fight with a tiger, there's a chance it will survive. But a jaguar will not let anyone survive. We said a lot about the Jaguar's jaw, but we have to say the power is 1500 psi, and that's 105 kilograms per square centimeters. And that is why if it's hungry, it could even eat turtles. It has such a powerful jaw that it will literally break the shell. A jaguar evolved in a way that around 200,000 years ago, it had a more powerful and fatter body. But since humans came around, they didn't leave much food around for these guys, because humans would eat the foods jaguars eat. And since there was not enough prey, it had to hunt small animals. And that is why they got smaller but sneakier. And their jaws got way more powerful. Right now, jaguars eat deer, crocodiles, or these little cute animals that are called capybara. But don't think they only eat these. If they see a monkey, it's not gonna forgive it. Or as we said, if it sees a turtle, it doesn't leave it. And even if it sees a human, it doesn't take it easy. A new food has entered the jaguar's diet, and that's thanks to humans: domestic cattle. And as you know, Brazil is one of the countries with the most amount of cows. A cow is way bigger than this thing, but it does not stand a second against it. Jaguars really like these milks, but it's hard for them because these cows have owners, and their owners are extremely dangerous. And that is why they continuously kill these things, so they don't eat their cows. And they see the jaguar's furs are so expensive, they also kill them for that. Around 50 to 60 years ago, under Canada, that was filled with jaguar. But right now in the US, it's very rare, and most of them are in Southern America and the Amazon. And the US-Mexico border also causes them to have a smaller population in the United States. And this is the biggest issue of the jaguar population in the US. This stat is real. In 1960, the jaguar population was 300,000, but since it started eating the cattle and the skin is valuable, they're an endangered species. And right now, there's only around 15,000 jaguars in the world. But environmentalists in North and South America, especially the US, is working on it for it to not go extinct. They also give a very powerful explanation and example. They say a jaguar should not end up like the Caspian tiger. They kind of have a way to put a male and a female jaguar in each other's ways so they can mate naturally. If a jaguar wants to run fast, it has a speed of 80 kilometers an hour, but that's only for 1 minute. But that's all it really needs, because in 1 minute, it will catch its prey no problem. The maximum lifespan of a jaguar is only 15 years. Let me tell you about its eyes. Jaguar's eyes is 6 times more powerful than a human eye. And that means at night, it could easily kill. Jaguars like to live alone, and unlike other predators that are in groups, these guys prefer to be alone. But it has its territory, and it marks it with its urine, and it also marks trees with its claws. Their maximum weight is around 113 kilograms. If you measure a fully grown jaguar, from the tip of its nose to the tip of its tail is 2 meters and 40 centimeters. You might ask, how does a male and female mate? They look at each other from afar, meaning one is in one territory and the other one it's another territory. Then, if they like each other, they approach each other and begin to mate. But after mating, they leave each other alone once again. If the female gets pregnant, it will have the babies and keep them for 2 years. But after 2 years, they gotta go live on their own. A lot of people in North America and all the way down to the tip of South America believe that jaguars are the king of the jungle. You guys saw what it did to the crocodile. Do you guys believe that this is the king of the jungle?